All right, food lovers, let me blow your mind for a second. You might think you know what goes into your favorite meals, but there's a hidden hero working behind the scenes that you probably never even considered. When you think about bees, you probably picture honey, or maybe a summer afternoon with a cold glass of lemonade, the gentle buzz of bees in the background. Maybe you even think about their role in pollinating flowers in your garden. But what if I told you that bees are secretly the unsung heroes behind that juicy steak on your plate? That's right. Bees are doing way more than just making honey or buzzing around your backyard. Yeah, you heard me right. Bees and beef. Turns out they go hand in hand. Let's break it down and see how these tiny insects are connected to your favorite meaty meals. Cows, like most livestock, need to eat. A lot. In fact, a single cow can eat up to 100 pounds of food a day. And what they eat matters more than you might think. And their favorite menu item? Alfalfa and clover. These plants are the backbone of a healthy cattle diet, packed with nutrients and protein. These aren't just any old plants. They're high-protein superfoods for cattle. Alfalfa and clover help cows grow strong, stay healthy, and produce the kind of beef we all crave. And guess what? Bees are the ultimate pollinators for both alfalfa and clover. Without bees, these crops would struggle to reproduce and flourish. Without bees doing their thing, these crops wouldn't thrive. The fields would be less lush, the plants less abundant, and the food supply for cattle would shrink. So picture this. No bees buzzing around, no pollination, which means less alfalfa and clover. The entire system starts to break down, all because the bees are missing. That leads to less food for cows, which means less beef for your burgers and steak dinners. The impact ripples all the way from the field to your dinner plate. It's all connected in this wild circle of life. Bees help plants grow, plants feed animals, and animals feed us. It's a delicate balance that keeps our food system running smoothly. But it doesn't stop there. Bees are multitasking pollinators, helping out with a huge variety of crops beyond just alfalfa and clover. Bees also help pollinate a ton of other crops that feed livestock, like soybeans, sunflowers, and even some fruit trees. These crops are essential ingredients in animal feed, providing vital nutrients and energy. So many animals, from chickens to pigs, end up eating plants that need bees to grow strong and healthy. It's not just cows. Bees are supporting the entire farmyard. When you think about it, bees are kind of like the secret ingredient in your favorite meat dishes. They're the invisible link that makes your meals possible. And it's not just about quantity either. The quality of the meat you enjoy is directly tied to the health of the animals, which starts with what they eat. Healthy, well-fed cows produce better quality meat. The nutrients from bee-pollinated plants help create that rich marbling and flavor we all love. That marbling you love in a steak? It starts with cows munching on nutrient-rich plants, thanks to our winged friends. Without bees, even the taste and texture of your steak could change. But here's where it gets real. Bees are facing some serious challenges right now, and it's putting our entire food system at risk. Bees are under threat from pesticides, climate change, and habitat loss. Their numbers are dropping, and that spells trouble for everyone who loves good food. If we don't look out for them, we could see a major ripple effect up the food chain. Fewer bees mean fewer crops, less animal feed, and ultimately less food for us. Less pollination means fewer crops, which means less livestock feed. And yeah, you guessed it, less meat on your table. Imagine going to the store and finding empty shelves where your favorite cuts of beef used to be. So next time you fire up the grill or order that ribeye, take a second to thank the bees. They're working hard to keep your barbecue nights delicious. Maybe plant some wildflowers, skip the harsh pesticides, or just spread the word. Even small actions can make a big difference for bee populations. Because protecting bees isn't just about saving honey, it's about keeping those steaks, burgers, and barbecue nights alive. Our food traditions depend on these tiny pollinators. All right, that's my little ode to the bees. They may be small, but their impact is huge, and they deserve a round of applause from all of us. The next time you see one, remember, they're not just making honey, they're making your dinner possible. Every burger, every steak, every barbecue owes a little something to the bees. Stay hungry, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next one. And don't forget, thank a bee for your next meal.